Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Samolsky. Well, heading into game number 4, these two teams are certainly very familiar with one another. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. Every game critical in the postseason. This one no different, and we are underway. Shakes off the coverage. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Here's a chance behind the net. Takes the pass. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a shot. Scores! And this place is rocking!
I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it's certainly worth thinking I'm ready to play. In today's game, so many goaltenders are butterfly goalies, and he is no different as he drops into the butterfly, looking to get his arms up quick enough, but he can't. The shooter just whistles one up high.
LA's come to play. Look at that. A quick goal here just minutes in.
Well, it's all about getting the start that you want, James, and that doesn't always mean a goal. It means being heavy in on the forecheck, establishing pressure, capitalizing on their opportunity. That's a bonus, and they do it early in the frame.
Here's a short pass to Kopitar. And the puck leaves the zone. The Oilres have it behind the net. McDavid's gaining momentum. They've got numbers. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he do it? He's back. There's back-to-back saves.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Way too much congestion blocks that. Hyman's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. He's got a step. And there's the save. And he takes the feed. Takes a shot. And he says no. Walden's got the puck in his own zone. Slides it quickly to Nugent-Hopkins. Poked away at center by Skinner. LA's got possession at center. And he hangs on to the puck. Los Angeles looks to attack. Rodriguez opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Denies him. He got all of it. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
Los Angeles has been so...
Wow, what an incredible save.
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing. What a steal in his own end. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Quick pass to Henrique.
Rodriguez has been outstanding, James. I mean, that last sequence too was so impressive. I mean, he re-energized his team now as they make their way up the ice.
More than half the frame has been played here. Los Angeles has the 1-0 lead. Edmonton's got the puck inside the offensive zone. And that's blocked. Los Angeles has possession of the puck. The Kings gain possession in their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Scores! They came, they saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
That's what you call taking advantage of a fortuitous rebound, and you have to be able to smell it and sniff it out because he has great hand-eye coordination to be able to pick that one up and put it in the back of the net.
some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. LA's got the puck along the boards. Slides it over to Lewis. Here's a shot. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Rodriguez. And now he tries to get it across to Kapanen. Los Angeles gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Feeds it to Helenius. And he's ridden off the puck. Handles the pass. Puck scooped up by Jeannot. Handles the pass at center. Great hits-up play with the stick by Stetcher. Takes the puck. Edmonton's got the puck in their own end. Gains the zone on the left wing. Sends it over to Kempe. Broken up in the neutral zone by Arvidsson. And he dodges the poke check there. Here he is in close. They score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. But he's got a sweet set of mitts to be able to pull this deke off, James. I mean, the goaltender doesn't know which way to go. And guess what? The shooter does. Puts it right in the back of the net.
Edmonton's got up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent, they're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Puck picked up by Bouchard. And loses possession after a solid hit. Moves it to Kempe. Feeds it over on the attack. Rodriguez going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. In the final moments of this period, the Oilers are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. And they win the draw on their own end. The Oilers will play from the defensive zone. Hyman's the victim of a hook penalty coming up. Here comes the call from the official.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
Look tonight at their power play unit.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Passes it over. Puts it on goal. Oh, he had the answer on that one.
Hyman's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Oh, a good heads-up play with the poke check. Across the line, down the left wall. Takes the shot. And just got a piece of it to keep it out.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Slides it across. And he makes the save. There's the whistle as the puck just throws it out. Henry's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Offensive zone face-off and he wins the draw. Denies him with a save.
Kempe standing up, ready to go.
Right through center and into the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop. Still keeps a hold of it. Puck grab by Gavrikov. Fires it. Rodriguez going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Los Angeles wins possession right off the draw. And the save. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Well, tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup, but first things first, you got to kill the penalty.
The Kings get their man advantage shootout out there for the first time tonight. LA's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. He was totally locked in on that play. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. The Oilers penalty killers get off to a good start, winning possession here. Puck dumped in. LA's gained possession along the boards. Moves it up.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Turn that chance aside. Edmonton's got it along the wall. Fires it on net. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass. Henrique's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Kopitar's won the draw here in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Fiala. Here's a chance! Rodriguez going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Kopitar's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. On your stick! Score!
Well, they drew the penalty because they were competing in the margin on the puck, James, and then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to pound it and retrieve it, and guess what? They're rewarded for their efforts. But James, this is a great play all the way around. A perfect pass to a perfectly executed shot as he sets up and waits for it right in his wheelhouse. Just lets the one-timer rip.
Tonight. This is a fun one, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's really entertaining. It's back and forth action. And listen, they didn't get down when they got down by one. Instead, they continued to press and push, and a nice play there to get the equalizer.
Kopitar's won the draw at center. Tees it up from the blue line. And he shuts the door again.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's all tied up. Byfield's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Reaches out and pokes it away. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Big stop right there. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Oilers will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks, because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. The Kings gain possession. And he's able to handle that one. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Kopitar's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Let's it go! Save of the play!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save.
Knocks the puck loose out Los Angeles has it near the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out.
Rodriguez's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Look at the attack, and the fans are loving this right now. Both sides getting in for the loose puck. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Oh, and he whiffs. Taken by Kopitar. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Oh, how did he come up with that stop? Looks to set up at the point now. Stuffs him again.
Did a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive.
There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. This is a great goal, James. I mean, they have sustained offensive pressure, and they have their opponent hemmed in their zone. I have been on the other side of this, and it is tough. You're worn down. You start running around. You get caught out of position, and you can't recover. You're vulnerable, and that's exactly what happened here, and they took advantage.
Edmonton's gone up by one here in the second period, and I like that jump in their step we're starting to see here now.
We've really seen an uptick in their momentum in the last few shifts, and they're rewarded with that goal, James. They've got to continue to attack the net, ski downhill, and not be afraid to get to the paint.
And a stiff break setup. Moves it to Moore. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Through center. Slides it back to the blue line. Shot! What save!
He's so fast, he's strong, but he can turn on a dime. And if he turns and you're just a step behind him, guess what? You're not getting back in, and he's going to take it to the paint.
Arvidsson's exploring options with the puck. Angles it over to Doughty. The Kings are on the attack. Takes the shot. Trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring chances tonight. The Kings win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The lane was clogged up, and that shot's blocked. Tries to feed it over to Kuzmenko, and he denied him there. Scooped up along the wall by Fomo. Denies him again.
What I love about the sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save not once, not twice, multiple times.
Dishes it off. Shot! And that's off target as it hits the body. And he keeps possession. Here's a shot. Turns him away. Slides it over with pace to Skinner. Gaining steam here on the attack. Los Angeles has it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And now it's grabbed by Kapanen. Moving into the attacking zone. Takes it into the slot. Oh, that's a huge stop by Kemper. Here's a chance. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it to Fiala. Moves it quickly over to Kopitar. Jostled off the puck. Here in the late goings of the period, Edmonton's got a 3-2 lead at this point. The Kings win the faceoff. Here's a blast! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Moves the puck across to Hyman. And that's poked away by Doughty. Nice feed from the right wing. Edmonton's got it in the neutral zone. Denies him in close. Skates in behind the cage. McDavid's working it around in the corner. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Kemper's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Shuts him down. Rips it. 5 seconds and he makes the save. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. Ready for some more hockey. Welcome back to EA Sports Sabalski Counter. And here we go with period number 3 moments away. Here we go. 3rd period is officially underway. Shot! Denies him with a slapper! Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Edmonton's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. LA's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Denies him with a save. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Hyman. Now a quick pass to Arvidsson. Los Angeles gains a hold of it. Shot! And that goes off course wide. Good hit to knock the puck loose. The Kings scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass across to Doughty. And that's a great heads-up play by Bouchard. Works it across to McDavid. LA's got a hold of the puck now. Slides it diagonally to Fiala. Quick shot! Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction! There's a collision with some authority. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. They send the puck in and go up for a line change. Slides it up to LaFerriere. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick feed to Hyman. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play.
Such a tough penalty to take when the game's within reach. They're looking for the equalizer, and now they find themselves shorthanded.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
They haven't scored on the power play yet, but they have another opportunity. The key to this one, gain possession so they can set up.
LA's got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Doughty. And sends it just out of reach. The Oilers have it against the wall. Oh, scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection. Well, the coach is going to like this goal. It's all about the effort and habits, not turning away from the net after the original shot, James, but continuing to track it and able to deposit in the net. You can see the coach on the bench after that last goal, and just certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
The Kings continue to trail here in the 3rd period, despite being the busier team offensively tonight. Edmonton's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Puts it on net. Oh, what a stop as he used to just paddle to swat it away. got the puck, and he's going to hang on. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Oilers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. The Oilers going to work on offense. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender. But how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
That's blocked. The Oilers will play it in their own end. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Down the right side and into the zone. Grabs the puck away. Quick pass to Anderson. Sneaks by the poke check. And he's got the answer for that one. More than half the period has expired. Edmonton's got a 3-goal lead. The Kings will go to work here in the offensive zone. And he stands tall in goal. Angles it over to Henry. Breakaway, and that's broken up.
Oh, James, he thought he had that one. He used his speed to get that breakaway. And then all of a sudden, the defender comes out of nowhere and stops the opportunity.
Great play. LA's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. Feeds it over. Comes up with a stop. Hooked away as he went all in on that one. Keeps possession on the play. Edmonton's got a hold of it along the wall. LA's got possession here in the offensive zone. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Skechers cross the line and gain the zone. The Kings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. The Oilers ready to go on the attack. Moves the puck over to Moore. Feeds the puck over. Grips it and rips it. Makes the save. Oh, there's one more. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end. And listen to this place light up. And they finally stop the pressure as they break out. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Skates to the crease. Oh, what a save on the play.
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
And a great save. Feeds the puck to Kempe. The Kings gain the zone. Passes it over. Stopped by the goaltender. Edmonton's got the puck in the defensive end. Moves it to Arvidsson. Takes a shot. Huge stop by Kemper. Puck scooped up by Edmondson. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Rodriguez got it, and I think there's a little strategy involved as he opts for the whistle.
Well, yeah, I think he needs a rest, but it's also about game management. Listen, the only reason why they're winning this game is because he has been electric and dynamic between the pipes.
Los Angeles has put a lot of pucks on net, much to the appreciation of their coaches, but they need to finish on one of these chances in the third. Hammers it on net. Standing tall with the save. Carries the puck up through center. LA's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't keep a hold of it. Solid check to slow him down. LA's got the puck in the defensive end. To the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. 2 minutes to go here in regulation time. 2 minutes to go. LA's got the puck in the defensive zone. LA's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't keep a hold of it. Solid check to slow him down. LA's got the puck in the defensive end. To the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Kopitar's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Makes the save, cool and calm under pressure. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And that's knocked away by Anderson. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Picked off by Kopitar. Moves it quickly over to Kempe. Here's a shot. Comes over the big goal. Save. Sharp angle shot. And that'll do it from ringside here. And with the victory, they now extend the series to a 3-1 lead. They can taste elimination next.
Well, yeah, they can taste it coming off of that last victory. I mean, they have put their opponent on their heels, no question about it, where they had an opportunity to claw their way back into the series. Instead, they have a huge, distinct advantage right now, and that's what they got to do. They just got to take advantage of what they've got and finish it off.
Well, the game might be done, but these playoffs are far from over. We've got more playoff intensity just around the corner. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Good night, and we'll see you next time.
That's what you should do.
Yeah.